Thank you. So, as everybody knows, Diwali is about removing darkness and bringing light, and that essence of what has always been part of how we celebrate Diwali. But I think globally, that recognition of what the darkness represents has to be really looked into. I For us as recycling advocates, the darkness is symbolic of negativity or issues that surrounds our life. In this country, in Fiji, we have several such issues, and so does the Pacific. So is globally. In Fiji, for example, we have substance abuse is a major crisis. We have domestic violence is a major crisis. We now know of HIV as an NCDs and things like that. And these are all elements of darkness that we talk about. The waste management crisis that for us as recycling advocates that we highlight is an element of that darkness that Diwali brings about that moment of reflection. What can we do to bring light to that darkness? Like all the others that I just talked about, the essence of substance abuse, the essence of HIV, the essence of domestic violence doesn't maybe relate to every single citizen, every single person in this country, but the waste management crisis actually does. All of us have contributed to it, whether we are producers of waste, where we've created or manufactured things that has caused the waste management crisis in the packaging that we've created, the plastic that we've created, or we are consumers when we bought it and we didn't dispose it of properly. So our main message to everybody for this Diwali is it's beyond cleaning your homes. It's recognizing that the essence of cleanness is about the environmental justice that we talk about how we're treating the environment. So it has to, yes, it has to start from homes, but it shouldn't stop there. We should concentrate, we should talk about how our drains, our rivers are clogged up, how every streets are clogged up with plastic, with pollution, how our towns and cities are clogged up, and how our nation is currently dealing with the waste management crisis. Then that cleaning of home doesn't just stop there. It means that we have to take a holistic approach, and how our individual action means that we have to take some positive steps to bring about that realization in mindset and behavior. Also accessibility, what are we doing with the waste that we're generating? So our message really is around that for everybody who's cleaning homes this Diwali. It's beyond that, it's beyond your individual self. It's about bringing about the essence of light, bring about the essence of cleanness to environment as a whole. It's also about recognizing the social justice element, the CPRs, the marginalized groups who are part of our community. How are we contributing to that? How is our actions contributing to that? Diwali also brings about other issues where we have to talk about animal rights as well, the elements of firecrackers. How do we celebrate Diwali? Is it actually causing more harm to the environment? What happens when we light up the firecrackers? And I know that many children are involved in that space of celebrating. Are we teaching them the right things? Is it really something that we should be endorsing? Is it part of culture and tradition? When we have finished our Diwali prayers, what do we do with the offerings? What do we do with those things? It's all part of reflection. It's part of realization. So we should really try and ensure that we are not doing this as a matter of feel good, or as a matter of what maybe was done ancestors ago, because back then traditional means were available. We were not dealing with plastic, we were not dealing with firecrackers. We were actually celebrating the essence of Diwali to ensure that it is what it is symbolic of. But it has now really hinged into commercializing it, and that commercializing it meant that everything is bought, everything that we are using is bought, and that if we are doing it, that's fine, but we also ensure that we must dispose whatever we bought, the packaging and all of those things, and not causing further harm through things like firecrackers and things like that. So that would be our message to Fiji, to the Pacific, and to anybody else who's hearing our voices. I think globally we are where human rights is concerned, where social justice is concerned, where environmental rights is concerned. Us as advocates, as recycling advocates, in particular, environment advocates, is somewhat sad days that we are going through right now, and it feels sometimes it feels like we are defeated. Sometimes the actions that is being taken globally, we are seeing that advocates are also being punished for advocating for change, for what they believe is right, what is the essence of justice. So we constantly have that. In Fiji, it's not so bad. Here we have the ability to speak. We do have the platform. The political will is there to listen and all of that. So I think Fiji is quite progressive in that sense. But we do need to reflect on where political leaders are concerned, on how we are living up to the expectations of those who have voted them into power, so that we are living up to the expectations in ensuring that we are providing and living up to the expectations and the promises of democracy that we have always talked about. And certain things like the conversation that is currently happening, which disturbs us quite a lot, around corporal punishments and things like that, that shouldn't even be talked about. It's almost like talking about, is it right to hit your wife or not right to hit you? Since when, like, how does hitting a child ever become something that we should be discussing? So it feels like globally we are moving backwards. We are talking about things that shouldn't even have an agenda item at this point in our lives. So that dampens your spirit. That sort of is there. But the world has always done a turnaround, and that's what advocacy is about. That's what activism is about. We do have a lot of progressive people out there. We do have a lot of people who are part of a movement who want to bring about positive change, and that brings about hope. So Diwali then becomes about that light again, that hope, that maybe lighting at the year, or maybe bringing about a reflection in our lives, that we can see a better tomorrow, is the hope that we'll have to work towards. Many advocates senior to us tell us that these things have happened before, and the world always finds itself to reset itself. What is right is always going to be right. What is justice is always going to be justice. You can't change any of those things. And I think what Diwali and essence of these days provide us is an opportunity to stop and reflect and celebrate the small victories. Sometimes victories is also overstated, that we're looking for the bigger things to celebrate, but we do have small progresses here in Fiji that we must learn to celebrate, cherish, and acknowledge, from where we were to where we are now. Yeah, just from all of us recycling advocates in Fiji, all of our regional recycling partners, our alliance members in Fiji. We have a National Scrap Alliance, and we have our regional recycling alliance. We have many people who are part of our movement. I just want to wish everybody in Fiji a happy and prosperous Diwali, and hope that as we celebrate Diwali, we remember those who do not have a voice, the marginalized in our groups, as well as the environment that and the ocean that we always talk about, that we also factor those things in our celebrations.